Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we're doing our mid-November energy check-in for all the air signs. So that would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and it's going to cover the time of November 15th through the 30th, 2025. So let's see what's going on for all us air signs for the rest of the month of November. And a couple days ago, the collective reading for the middle of the month came out, and it was super deep, super deep. And so, boy, I tell you, I was getting a lot of downloads during that reading. So I would, if you haven't gone back and if you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch it because it was super deep. If you would like to, if you're interested, because it was intense. But I also want to thank all my existing and new subscribers. Thank you for supporting the channel. And please hit that like button because that will help this information go out to other air signs that need to see this reading. And it also helps the channel to grow. And hit subscribe if you haven't already, because that will set you up to get more videos I put out, because I do the monthly and mid-monthly read for the collective as well as the elements. So let's see what's going on. Ooh, for all the air signs. What is the energy for the air signs? Week of November 15th through 30th, 2025. Okay, so let's see what's going on. And as always, please take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because it might resonate with you, the whole reading or parts of it, or it might not, because there'll be a lot of people watching this. So, all right, we've got the Hangman, Three of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Okay, got the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Two of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so coming into the middle of November, it looks like us air signs that something has come in the past. So it's either already shown up for you or it's getting ready to. And it's a tangible offer, but it's a small offer because it's a page. So it's like something, it could be like a small, like a tiny small offer, a message coming in, but it's going to kind of get the ball rolling, so to speak. So it's not an ace or a king, so it's something small, but something's coming in. If it, like I said, if it hasn't already, it's getting ready to. You're right at the precipice because this is the past card, so it probably has already come in for you. And in the current energy, we could be really thinking about what to do about it. So it's like this little offer could have come in, and maybe it was something you weren't expecting. And now you're like, okay, let me think about it. And you're in this hanged man energy. And hanged man isn't just waiting around. It's also a period of enlightenment. So it's kind of like you're thinking about it, pondering it, percolating on the idea, and you're trying to get enlightenment about the offer, on what's going on about it. And it's something tangible. So it's kind of like, it's an offer that is legitimate, like it's like tangible, like it exists. It's not like someone's making a promise that's fluff, that's not really there. This is something that's tangible and it's there. And the situation is, the small offer could lead to a lot of like celebration and happiness, because you can see these three ladies there. They got their cups, like they're having a little party, their celebration. So I feel like it could lead to that, but it's going to take work. You're going to have to put work into it to get to that type of, to get to that celebration. And it's about, like he's already planted and he's watching his little pentacles grow, but he worked on it. And so it's kind of like, currently it's like 70% there. So maybe somebody came to you with an offer of like they want to take a relationship to the next level or an offer of relationship. And it could lead to this, it has that potential, but it's going to take work to make it happen between you and this person. And it's like already, like you're kind of like 70% there or over halfway but you're still going to require more work. Or if it's a job opportunity, it's kind of like you've put some work into it, already towards this offer or about this offer, but you're not quite at this point where you can celebrate. But it's like you're thinking about it because this is our current energy, air signs. So it's like we're thinking about it. I don't think we've quite made up our mind. It's like we're thinking about how much, that's what I'm feeling. Like we haven't totally made up our mind about what we want to do. We're thinking about it, how much work we're going to have to put into it. How do we get it to this outcome? So it's definitely not going to just be like, oh, automatically we're celebrating and happy. It's going to take some effort and work on our part. And we're trying to figure out if we want to do that or not, if we want to put that into it or not. But in the near future, we're in this Two of Swords energy. So we're kind of waiting, like we're waiting for, um, I don't think we make up our mind currently. It's kind of like we're waiting to see what happens, kind of sitting it out is what I'm hearing. Sitting it out and waiting. And I see somebody sitting on a chair, just kind of waiting, reading a book. They're sitting here with a book just waiting. So it's kind of like, okay, we've got this offer, we're thinking about it, we're getting enlightened. While we're thinking about it, we're getting, downloads from our intuition, thinking about it, pondering it. But in the near future, we're not going to take action on it yet. We're going to wait. So the near future can be like, it could be like in December, or it could be later, in the beginning of next year, because there is no such thing as time. It's an illusion. But so it's energy that hasn't happened yet, but it's coming. But it's like we're going to just kind of wait and see. We're just going to kind of stop and think about it. Is what I'm hearing. Thinking about it. This person's reading a book. And then I see somebody else, like sitting there thinking. It looks like they're drinking a drink and they're thinking. You can see it in their face that they're thinking. So we're thinking about it. And the advice from the universe about it is it can be our wish come true. And it can be like kind of like it's going to be a situation of kind of equal give and take. So it's like this situation is going to kind of balance things out for you, and it's going to be reciprocal. So it's not going to be like one person is going to do all the work or get all the benefits. It's going to be equally benefit for everybody that's involved, and it is going to end up being a wish come true. So I'm feeling that it's, there's a good chance you're going to take it, and you're going to take this offer and go forward with it, because it is going to be like a wish come true for you, something that you really want. And like I said, it has this potential for us to put us in this happy, cheerful, celebratory energy. It has the potential for us to have that type of energy about it, and for it to be like that for us. And it is going to be, reciprocal. Like, and I feel like that could be what's holding us back and that's why we're kind of thinking about it and just waiting and not taking action on it yet in the near future, is because we want to make sure that everything's going to be fair. It's going to be reciprocal, even if it's a relationship. It's, you don't want it to be a one-sided relationship. You want it to be something where, that you give and take equal terms with the other person. But it has that potential. And I think because of these two things, because it's a wish that we really want for ourselves and that equal give and take, I think we are going to move forward with it. But we're going to need some time in the near future to just kind of ponder on it and stop and wait. And okay, I'm hearing when we're ready, we're going to move forward with it. We'll move forward with it or not with it. like we'll ponder and take our time, and we're in that wait mode. in the near future, but at some point we're going to get out of the wait mode and we're going to make a decision either for or against going forward with that offer. But we need some time to kind of think about it and just ponder it. And even though we're kind of doing it, in the current energy, we're thinking about it with this hanged man. It's like I feel like we're going to need some more time to really think about it. And it could be like, somebody from your past coming back with a small offer of a relationship. And you're thinking about it because, you like this person and it would be a good relationship, right? And you want that energy with them, but you want to make sure it's going to be equally give and take. Like, and maybe if it's someone from your past, it might not have ended well, or maybe it's a friend that, was never a romantic partner, but a friend. And you just want to make sure that it's going to provide you what you need, and you're both going to get what you need from it. It's going to be a good relationship, give and take. And it does have the potential of being a wish come true, but it's like you have to think about it. And if it's a job, it could be the same thing. It could be a job that you're wishing for, or something that you're really excited to do. You'd be excited to do it, but you have to really, you know, make sure that it's going to be something that's going to be equal give and take, and you're not doing all the work and other people aren't doing what they should be doing, that type of situation. But what I'm feeling is that after you think about it, I have a strong sense that you are going to go ahead and go forward with the offer and accept it. Some of you might not, but I feel like majority you probably will, but you need that time to process and think about it. So that's what I have for us, air signs. Really good reading. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.